everyone, welcome back to Silver Arrow Horse Training. Today we are going to be catching a horse out in the pasture. His name is Concho, and this horse doesn't like being caught much. He'll come up to you and sniff you, but if you don't have treats, it's a little bit difficult to catch him. So we're out in the pasture now, and I'm going to show you how I'd catch a horse that doesn't like being caught very often. So here's Concho, and we are going to just walk about at his flank and walk up to him. Hey, he's gonna come up and check us out. It's like, do you have any treats? Usually if I were to have treats, I would give him a treat for coming up to me, so now. Then his next treat he would get for putting a halter on. When I am out here catching a horse, it's a lot harder to catch a horse that's gonna walk up to you face first. You can't really get around his face to his neck. It's easier when you're walking kind of at their flank and you're gonna inch up on them. So we're just gonna kind of walk a straight line and wait until he stops. Hey boy. Now you gotta be careful if you have a horse that kicks. Concho doesn't kick, where you can just come up, hey, and touch him right there. Hey boy. I'm gonna kind of ease my way up. He's gonna check me out, and he doesn't like that. So I'm gonna stay kind of right here until I can't get right there anymore. And I'm just gonna wait. Woo. So if a horse trots away from me, it's not a big deal. What's a big deal to me is when the horse keeps running and keeps running and keeps running. And I've been out here 20, 30, an hour trying to catch a horse. Hey boy. That is when I may, I would catch the horse just as I am now, walking up to him. I'm not done chasing him around. Hey boy, and touch his flank. There we go, work our way up. And then after I would get the halter on the horse, easy, hey boy. Woo, okay. And when other horses are around, it makes it harder. But I'd get the halter on the horse, and then we have a brisk walk to the round pen. And we would canter around the round pen maybe 3-4 times both directions. But that's only if the horse is running and staying away from me for a very long time. But for him, he's just kind of walking away. That's okay. We'll get up to him. There we go. Today. And that's okay. So if I were to have a buckle on my halter, I may hold. I don't really care how long it takes. If they're just gonna walk away, we can be out here a while. There are some instances since he's turning to me and kind of acknowledging me, if a horse were just to start running away, walking away very quickly as soon as I got up to them, then even then, if I've been out here a while, we may have a brisk walk to the round pen and have some, hey boy, good boy, have a chat. And then I'm not gonna do anything, we're just gonna kind of chill. We'll get there eventually. Now he's letting me kind of at his neck. Hey boy. I got his buddy following me. So, good boy, easy. So I'm just gonna kind of chill with him. We're gonna get there eventually. I have the halter on my shoulder. Hey boy. Hey boy. Easy, Concho. Hey boy. So he's letting me just kind of slowly, I'm just inching my way closer to him. Whoop. Okay, I went to reach out my hand to touch him and he didn't like that. That's okay. I do not like chasing horses. There he's running away from me. That's okay. We're just gonna keep walking. But I have met horses where they've been chased and then you put the halter on them and like a lunging in the pasture. And those horses are very hard to catch today. So I just like walking. I've had a lot of success with this method. in catching horses. Concho actually was doing really well, and today he's just kind of having an off day. Hey, it's cold. He's got lots of energy. He doesn't know about if he wants to be worked, and that's okay. So if I were to have a buckle on my halter, I may hold it for a horse like this, just so the horse doesn't hear the noise and start freaking out. I knew a horse where it would take you like 30 minutes, an hour to catch this horse, and she'd just run and run. And the round pen method was not working. I had to go to whereas if she'd let me catch her, I'd let her eat some grass, maybe give her a treat. And it was just if she let me catch her. And we started getting somewhere with that. But she wasn't calming down with the round pen method, so I had to figure out other methods. That's when someone told me about intermittent, and you do treats. And so occasionally I'll bring treats out. Today I didn't. Hey boy. We're just gonna kind of follow him around. Hey. He's letting us stop. I'm gonna touch him. Something out in the woods he's looking at. That's okay. Good. Just kind of rub around his spine. Okay, I almost got him now. I want to get my hand around his neck and like give him a hug, and then I'll have him. Yeah. Hey boy, come here, Concho. I'm just gonna come follow him. Good boy. And then get right there. Oh, he didn't let us in front of him. That's okay. Just gonna keep walking. Hey boy. He's letting us walk up to him, then kind of go sideways. Holding my hand out. Hey boy. So I kind of stay sideways. Hey boy. So he's being skittish today. I'm gonna go get a couple of treats, and we're gonna come out here and try again and see if he'll come up to us. And I'm gonna show you what I'd do if I did have treats. Now, some people might say this is bad. He's been running from you and you're about to go give him treats. Well, yes, but he's not gonna get the treat for running away. He's gonna get the treat for coming up to me. And he's been doing really well. So if I can't catch him like this, then I'll go get some treats. Hey boy. And maybe I'll walk up to him. I'll pet him right now. And then I'm gonna walk away before he can. I'm gonna go get some treats. That way we've ended on a good note here, but we can still go get some treats, come back and start fresh and catch him. So we're back out in the pasture. I actually worked his buddy first to give him some time to think on himself. And I walk out into the pasture and he comes up. Let's see, we got one treat coming up. So now let me pet him. Okay. So we're just gonna wait until he got his first treat. Now we'll just wait until we get the halter on, give him his second one. Sometimes obstacles make it a little bit more difficult to catch your horse. Concho, you're being a little bit of a pain today. Hey Easy. Don't do that. Ooh. So we're just gonna kind of follow him, change directions when he changes directions. Good. Easy. Good. Gonna scratch his butt. Continue our way up. I'm just gonna do that very slowly. Easy. Now stick about right here on him. There we go. Now we're back to rubbing up wool. Okay. Hey, Concho, come here, boy. Come here, Concho. So usually I wouldn't stop. I'd be out here until I catch them. And I wouldn't stop and wait in between. Easy. There we go. Okay. I got my hand around him. We're gonna put the lead rope around his neck. There we go. Now we got the lead rope around his neck. I'm gonna kind of just leave it there. I have it in case I need to grab it. That on your nose. There we go. Whoa. Hey, back off. So he has his halter on him, but I kind of just lost him because one of his pasture mates walked up to him and decided she was gonna kick at him. That's okay. We're just gonna walk back up to him and get him. Hey, Concho, I got you another treat. I'm gonna grab his lead rope. There we go. Now I'm gonna give him his treat. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. I'm gonna tighten this up. Good boy. There we go. That was my fault for not noticing that his pasture mate was coming up, but that's okay. Get that. So usually I wouldn't back off. Thank you. Go. Usually I would not walk out of the pasture and then come back, but for him, sometimes I'll do it for a horse because of the fact that he's been easy to catch for the last few weeks, and it's the first time that he has not been easy to catch for a while. So I give him time to think and then come back to him. Hey, y'all back off. But we're back on the road now. So, okay. So now that I have Concho, I would just bring him up to the barn or the round pen, whatever we decide we were going to do that day, and just work the horse as normal. Thank you for joining us today in catching a horse out in the pasture that is hard to catch. I hope to see you all next video.